Today I want to talk about how busy stay-at-home moms can become authors too, or writers. Do you want to do freelance writing work? And I say busy stay-at-home moms, really anyone who's busy a lot, because everyone is busy. And if we're not, then we find other ways to fill up our time. And I think that fitting writing into your daily schedule and just really becoming an author, there are so many free resources out there available for you. So if finances are an issue, like it doesn't have to cost a lot of money to become an author. Obviously, one thing that I encourage you to not skimp on is editing and proofreading, because it's going to enhance the experience of your readers along the way. And if your readers aren't having a good experience, then it's going to be a lot harder for your book to be successful. I don't think necessarily that anyone can be a writer. I think anyone can write, but to be a successful writer, I think it's a lot harder because there are so many books being published every single day, and there are so many people who create content that's not super great necessarily, and excuse me. So I think that if you're a stay-at-home mom or if you're busy all the time, you can fit in writing and you can become an author. So these are the things that worked for me. And so what I did, I used YouTube a lot. There are a lot of successful YouTube channels out there, and there's a lot of really great content out there that can actually help you get going for motivation, for dedication, determination, motivation, inspiration, all the Asians. And really what it comes down to is writing. And so I am a busy mom. I've got 3 kids, one of which is in school, one's in preschool, and one is home with me all the time. On top of that, I babysit. So I have 2 families that I have on a casual basis, a couple days a week usually. So I have extra kids here. So on my busiest day, I had 7 kids under the age of 7 that I was responsible for 10 and a half hours one day. On top of that, I'm a financial coach, and I have a financial coaching group that I go live in, and I provide free content for and videos and stuff there for people in order to help them with their finances. On top of that, I resell items. I want to be a minimalist. I'm not necessarily a minimalist, but clutter drives me crazy. And if you could see my office right now, you would know that I'm probably crazy right now because it's really cluttered. But I try to like resell stuff as our family outgrows it, as it accumulates, just to kind of keep the amount of stuff around me all the time away. That's another thing that I do. I freelance write. I'm an author, so I have more books. I have 2 books right now that I'm working on. And on top of that, I am a homemaker and responsible for there's just a lot. There's just a lot in my life. I'm sure that there's some that I'm leaving out. I also have created courses for people. It's just, there's a lot. And in the midst of that, I am now a author times 2. So I have 2 books published. They're available on Amazon. And so there's just a lot. But regardless of all of the craziness and the clutter and the chaos that is my life, I still find the time to write every day. And the only reason I find the time to write every day is because I am motivated to prioritize that. I find writing to be very therapeutic for me, and there is nothing like going about your day and just feeling crazy and frazzled and sitting down, finally being able to write, and then just finding your groove and taking off. And all of a sudden I have 1,000 words written or 2,000 words written. And it's just this crazy experience, and it's almost like an emotional high for me. And here comes my daughter. Hi, cutie.
Hi, Mommy.
Are you adorable?
Yeah, I am.
And so really what it comes down to is your priorities. And so obviously I want you to prioritize your family, and obviously I want you to prioritize your work. But if you have, that's lions.
Yeah.
If you have the emotional capacity and it's something that you really want, you can add writing into that and being able to put it together, work on one project. I have another video where I talk about like how to write daily, but I think that this video is mostly about, you know, thinking about your daily life and your responsibilities and marrying that with your desire to become a writer or an author. So there's different places that you could become, you know, a freelance writer. There's Facebook groups that you can find clients in. There's freelance websites you can find clients from: Upwork, Fiverr, Blogger, ProBlogger. You can write on websites like Vocal and Medium. You can write there and get paid for your writings if you get a certain amount of views. So there's a lot of things that you could do, and it's really just down to what you want to do. If you want to be a writer or if you want to be an author. If you want to be an author, then I went through KDP. It was the cheapest option. I hired a professional to format and design the cover for my finance book. And then for this book, I just had to hire someone to format it because all of the artwork was done by my friend Emily, who did all of the artistry in the kids' book. And so I just had to have someone put it together in the right dimensions that Amazon would accept. So it is definitely possible. And so I hope that that's what you take from this video, that if you're a busy stay-at-home mom, it is still possible to become a children's book author or a fiction author or whatever genre is your forte, your area of expertise. Then I just want you to take this video and have it be an encouragement. And I encourage you to shut off all of the distractions right now and go and get your writing in. And after your writing is done, then I encourage you to go on YouTube and look at some videos on how to actually put your writing into a formatted book and publish it. So that's what I will say about that. I'll see you in the next video.